Welcome back. Next, let's nest some folders and some documents and clean up your Google Drive. I'm going to model that in mind because it needs doing. Several ways that you can go about doing that and streamlining what it is you're looking at, because you're not going to read all of these. You're not going to look at all of this. And if you start to, you'll get overwhelmed, just like our students will. So every so often it gets to be time to take charge of that. One of those times is at the end of a term, or in this case, since it's July, end of July, basically school starting, the beginning of a new school year. So several options here. One of those is to make a new folder for whatever it is you need to do. So I'm going to make a new folder that's going to be the archive for last year's information. And I'm going to try to keep it in the same naming conventions as I did last year, which is the school that I was teaching, the building I was teaching in, the year 2021, and archive. I put that in all caps just because that's what I did over here with this one. Okay, so here's my new folder. And what I'm going to do is put everything in that folder that fits that set of information. I'm also going to use this light gray because I discovered doing that helps me not look at those. These are classes I don't teach currently and information that I don't really need right this minute. And that puts it to the background for me. If you're a color coding kind of person, Google Drive is a great place to develop your system and honor that system however it is that works for you. If you want everything the same color because you don't notice it and that works for you, then obviously you have to do what works for you. I'm a color coder. So in this, I have several things that I can automatically see because I know my content as much as I possibly can that need to go in this folder. I'm going to show you what's already in the folders, in the subfolders that I'm going to put in this big folder. They're already nested together. The first one that shows up is this all spring 2021 classrooms. These are all of the automatically generated Google Drive from Google Classroom folders that I had for each class. Each one of those has a folder for every assignment. In that folder is all the work that every student turned in. I don't want to delete this in case there's a question or whatever reason. I have plenty of space. I'm not worried about getting rid of it. I just want it off of my plate. I want to stop thinking about it. So I've already moved all of these classes into the spring class folder. And you can see here's my attendance. Here's first hour, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Master class, here's everything I did in that. Okay, so this folder I can put over here into the archive because that's where it belongs. And you saw I just click and drag. When I go over here now to this, it's going to open up. If I needed this, I could keep opening up. It's nested that many levels. All right, I didn't do that during the school year because that would be a lot of levels to go through to find something just in case I needed it. So I didn't, but now I can. I'm ready to start something new. I don't need to see this anymore. Another folder that I see out here that could absolutely go in there is this one that says Classrooms Fall of 2020. It's the same school year. Here's Cami uploads. Here's the same classes. Here was all kinds of recordings and training classrooms and all these things that have already been nested the same way. So I'm going to find it over here and I'm going to take it and I'm going to drag it into there. And I have that. I'm cleaning this up. I feel better already. As I do that, I'm also going to look at everything else that's still out here. This is the yearbook folder from all the stuff we did with our yearbook. Our yearbook is finally done. That can also go over here into the archive. I kept it out separately because we were working on that through June for what it's worth, and I needed that. I need to be able to get to it. I don't. It's done. We've changed companies. It's in the mail, I hope. So that can go in this archive. This also goes in that archive for this year. These are classes I'm still going to teach. This is first week stuff. That can go in with stuff for the websites. Actually, that'd be better over here with mascots. So I'm going to hit Control Z, undo that. It's the handiest shortcut ever. Here's the vectors for our mascot. I'm going to put that over here in area mascots in case I need them. Notice I have this and as a priority drive. In the priority drive, I also have it over here. There may be I recognize some of these. I know there's some overlap. You see the same one twice, but it's another place to have them. another place to find them when I need to insert them somewhere. Training, sites, other archives. And you can see, I hope, the possibilities of being able to nest the files and the folders that go together to clean up what you have here in your list of folders. And that's how to nest and archive in Google Drive. Thanks for watching. Hope that was helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe.